good. Let's begin with the Pledge of Allegiance led by Councilor Cassett, the salute to the New Mexico flag led by Councilor Chavez, and invocation and remembrance from Councilor Castro. Let's begin with okay, that's not working. Cassett, the salute. Okay, so if we could begin with the pledge, the salute, and the invocation, we'll go from there. Thank you, everybody.
La invocación for the invocation tonight, I don't want to take up too much of our time. I'm going to read a few lines from Strength to Love, which is a book talking about how we lead, Martin Luther King. Evil carries the seed of its own destruction. In the long run, defeat is stronger than evil, and in the long run, right is stronger than evil in triumph. So we should avoid the superfluous, but just as we must avoid the superfluous optimism, we must also avoid the crippling pessimism. Even though all progress is precarious, within limits, real social progress might be made. Although men's moral pilgrimage may never reach the destination point of earth, his never ceasing strivings may bring him ever closer to the city of righteousness. So as we in dark times battle our own demons and the things that we feel to be evil, let us remember that even in our losses, our righteousness shines bright, and we will continue. Thank you.
Thank you. The remembrances? Councilor Garcia.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just wanted to remember the life of Jimmy Dominguez. He was the eldest sibling of my mother's side of the family. He was my padrino. And he had a medical episode yesterday unexpectedly, and we lost him later on in the evening. So he was a longtime resident of San Manuel, Arizona, born and raised in New Mexico and Truchas, and a deep family roots here in New Mexico. Vietnam veteran, just an all-around great human being. And so he'll be missed. And que en paz descanse, tío.
I'd like to say a word about the life of Fred Harris, who we lost over the weekend. Fred was one of those giants of America, serving in the Senate, running for president. He was the last surviving member of the Kerner Commission that studied the cause of racial unrest and riots in our cities when Lyndon Johnson was president. He was a true gift to New Mexico, providing leadership and fellowship an internship to students who wanted to study in Washington, D.C. and learn about government. He was the chief of staff to his wife, who was the party chair. That she and he made a phenomenal team on behalf of the state of New Mexico, and he really did light up our state and our lives and bring so much to our community, and he's just a great man. And I don't know if they're making folks like him anymore. He was so special. So let's give some love to Fred's family and all those who worked with him and knew him and still carry his lesson in our hearts. And with that, let's think of those in our own community who need help, need support, and who may be suffering, dealing with their own challenges of one or kind or another, that they're all part of our family and we care about their well-being. So let's take a minute and think about people we've lost and the people who are with us who need our help. Thanks, everybody. Madam Clerk, would you be so kind as to call the roll?
Yes, Mayor. Counselor Cassett,
Here.
Counselor Castro,
Presente.
Counselor Chavez, Counselor Faulkner.
Here.
Counselor Lee Garcia,
Here.
Counselor Michael Garcia,
Present.
Counselor Lindell. Counselor Romero Worth is excused and not here. Mayor Weber.
Present.
Thank you. Have a quorum.
Thank you. Can I get a motion to, unless there are changes to the agenda, Madam Clerk, are there any? No.
There are no changes to the agenda.
Can we get a motion to approve the agenda?
Motion to approve. Second.
There's a motion to approve the agenda and a second. Can you call the roll, please?
Counselor Castro,
Yes.
Counselor Chavez, not here. Counselor Faulkner,
Yes.
Counselor Lee Garcia,
Yes.
Counselor Michael Garcia,
Yes.
Counselor Lindell, Counselor Cassett,
Yes.
Mayor Weber.
Yes,
Motion passes.
thank you. So take us to the first item on the agenda, please, Madam Clerk, if you could read the caption for us.
Item 7A, discussion agenda. Consideration of resolution number 2020-24, sponsored by Mayor Alan Weber, establishing the City of Santa Fe's priorities for consideration by the New Mexico State Legislature during the 57th Legislature, State of New Mexico, first session 2025. And present is Regina Wheeler, I'm on fire tonight, Public Works Director, and Marcy Iannarino, Legislation and Policy Innovation Manager.
Very good. We can discuss this, but I'd first entertain a motion if anybody would like to make one.
Second.
There's a motion to approve and there's a second, and I know this measure has gone through committees and has been amended, and those amendments are currently embedded in the resolution itself. Is there a discussion about the resolution that's before us tonight? Yeah.
I was just confirming that this is the amended version, correct?
After it's amended in committee, those amendments travel with it. Counselor Cassett.
Just want to confirm that Amendment A, Counselor Romero Worth's amendment, has been adopted. I am not seeing it indicated as such in whatever this new one is, not Prime Gov, Civic Clerk. So I don't know if that's a system issue, but has that one actually been adopted and is now attached and following through?
Mayor Weber.
Yeah, yes, you've got it. It works fine.
Mayor Weber, city councilors. That amendment did get adopted and I could check on the date for you.
I believe at Public Works, Public
I think
Utilities.
so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The question is it reflected in the document that is currently before us? Has it actually been implemented so that what we are seeing is what, and we are voting on is that amended version?
The version in the packet is the original version. And the version that you are voting on would be in they're called red line documents. so you can see the changes of the amendments in context. So
But it is implemented and will be, assuming this were to pass, that amendment would be reflected in the final version.
Mayor Weber, that is correct. We will finalize it with those amendments.
Thank you. Counselor Cassett, did that answer your question?
Yes, that was all. Thank you.
Thank you. Other questions or comments? All right, we have a motion and a second. No further discussion. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Counselor Faulkner, Counselor Lee Garcia,
Yes.
Counselor Michael Garcia,
Yes.
Counselor Lindell, Counselor Cassett,
Yes.
Counselor Castro,
Yes.
Mayor Weber.
Yes,
Motion passes.
thank you. Could you take us to the item 8, which is the next item on our agenda? We have introduction of pieces of legislation.
Item 8A, consideration of resolution number 2020, without the remainder, sponsored by Mayor Alan Weber and Councilor Jamie Cassett. Resolution enabling the Santa Fe County Improvement Special Assessment Program in the city of Santa Fe.
This is just an introduction. Counselor Cassett, if you want to give a brief overview of that?
Absolutely. So this is a program that was passed by the New Mexico legislature in 2023. It authorized improvement basically for different businesses and also multifamily to be able to make improvements to their, what is the word that I'm looking for? Basically make things more green, improvements in order to make things more energy efficient. So looking at renewable energy and water conservation. So really providing them the financial opportunity to make those changes so we can be more sustainable.
Thank you. The next item then, please. These are all just introductions.
Next item 8B, consideration of a resolution sponsored by Mayor Alan Weber. A resolution approving budget amendments for the Buckman Direct Diversion Board and Santa Fe Solid Waste Management Agency, and requesting that the New Mexico Department of Finance and Administration approve the City of Santa Fe's first quarter budget amendments for fiscal year 2025.
And I think the caption speaks for itself, so thank you. Is there any other items in front of us this evening, Madam Clerk?
There are no other items.
In that case, I wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and hope to see everybody at the tree lighting on Friday on the plaza. And we are adjourned. Thanks, everybody, for coming to the special meeting.